Today I'm going to show you how to bring in the brine over into the water line. First things first, we got to open up this lid. Alright, once everything is open, you want to go down to where the valves are at inside production. Okay, here you're going to have the inlet to the brine supply, the calcium chloride. What you want to do first is open up this valve. Second is close the return valve and open the inlet valve. Next, what we're going to do is go outside and open up our valves so we can bring in the calcium chloride inside the water line. Okay, out here what you want to do is make sure this valve is open. I have this valve set to where down is open, so it uses gravity to hold that down, because if you put it this way, gravity is going to push that handle back this way and close the valve. So that's open. What you also want to do is open up your send line. Make sure your send line is open and your return line is closed. This returns it back into the tank. This sends it off straight into production, or you could close it and circulate it, open this one back into the tank. A big circular motion. So that's how these valves work. Down here is the supply, and this is where you send it into production or back into the tank. Now we have them both open. That's going to lead into production, and the one that goes into the tank is closed. Alright, the next step you want to do is you want to turn on the brine circulation. That's going to turn on the circulation inside of the water line, and we're going to turn on our brine supply. Okay, so the way this system works is you have the circulation pump activated, circulating all the brine. What you want to do is make sure this valve's open. That way it sends it back into the chiller. You want to have this one closed because the pressure of this pump is going to send it back out. That's how you send it when the day is ended. To bring it in, you want to shut this valve and open this one, so the pump that's outside pumping in the brine, it's working with this one and pushing it in, and this one is sending it off. So this is the way you want to have this setup open. You want to have this one closed because after the pump has the pressure to send back, before the pump, you have the suction to send it in. Now we're just going to wait for our brine to fill up in our tank. And here you can see the brine circulating and adding more brine into the tank. This process usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, once it reaches the maximum level, which is right down there, it's close to it, what we're going to do is go ahead and turn it off. Alright, so what you want to do is turn off the supply and close the valve. Alright, once you have this valve closed, what you want to do is go outside and turn on the chiller. Okay, to properly turn on the chiller, what we're going to do is flip all the switches from bottom up. All the switches are flipped. Brine temperature is at 12. Now, we're going to start up our chiller once it's indicating that it's ready. Alright, next thing we do is just turn it on. of the brine, and you should be ready to go. The next step you want to do is in half an hour to an hour, come back and raise this up to 70%. And that's where you leave it. And that's how you add brine into the Vitaline and turn on the chiller. Thank you for watching.